Holding rings, you feel them drawing energy from the console near to the pod. The RPG has ever been a pillar of the gaming medium ever since its very early days, even with elementary technology. And as the genre has changed, evolved, and expanded in massive ways over the years, its importance to the industry as a whole has only grown as much. Anytime a major new RPG is on the horizon, it's natural to expect there to be plenty of eyes on it, especially when it is coming from a developer that have a significant legacy in the genre. For Baldur's Gate 3, these things are true, and Lorraine is currently one of the best in the industry. So Baldur's Gate 3 coming from Larian is going to have almost high expectations to live up to, and yet impossible enough. Based on everything we have seen so far, it feels very much like the game is going to be able to do just that, so none of us will obviously be able to pass final judgment on that until we have actually played the game ourselves, thanks to how encouraging it's lengthy. An early access period has been. It feels like Baldur's Gate is going to be a landmark release for role-playing games, and one that genre fans want to miss out on. This we can help a ladder that's fine to obviously for a genre. As wide and multifaceted as RPG, it goes without saying that not every game is going to necessarily be the kind of experience you might be looking for. It your preference is the loot-driven progressions and action of something like Diablo 4, or the emergent reactivity and scope of something like The Elder Scrolls, or the production value of cinematics of something like The Witcher, or Mass Effect. Baldur's Gate 3 might not align with your tastes as a hardcore CRPG, so BG3 is going in a phase first and foremost narrative reactivity and player choice in the vein of tabletop experiences, but if mindful choice and consequence mechanics are what you are looking for, it's hard not to be excited about the potential of BG3. Responder made it in time. There's been no shortage of games that have touted mindful branching narratives over the decides, but CRPGs have always been the one genre where that's not just a promise to deliver on, but an actual requirement. If you are to deliver a solid experience, likely it's also an area where we know for a fact that Larian is more than capable of delivering the goods. BG3 is promising greater things with its choice and consequence mechanics. Larian as a studio is probably better than any other in the industry right now at crafting adventures that can capture the feeling of endless freedom and player agency that you would ordinarily find in a pen and paper campaign. And the studio is making some bold promises for BG3 in that area. If by the time you have rolled credits on the game, you want to look back on your experience and be able to chart out how every choices you made led to a meaningful change in the story, and how all of it come together in experience that felt as much altered by you as it was by the game's developers. Based on what Larian has said so far, it looks like BG3 is not going to disappoint. The game script, for instance, is roughly 2 million words long, with roughly thrice the amount of dialogue as all three Lord of the Rings. Put together, there are also over 200 NPC in the game and over 1700 different variations of the ending, but of course, you are not even going to come close to seeing all of it in a single playthrough based on your actions and decisions you make. Everything from the path, your story, to the quest that you take on, the characters that you meet, and so much more will be changed every step of the way. which means there will be plenty of possible content that you will have missed out entirely in your adventure, but of course there is more to a CRPG than just the choices and consequence mechanics. Just as important is the ability to truly be able to own the character you have playing as and shape. And you build through layered progressions system to allow you to change the gameplay to suit your playstyle again. BG3 is promising an abundance of choices here, from classes and subclasses to races and sub-races, from playing as origin characters to creating your own custom character from how they build your world and the people you meet, and it will react to who you are and what backstory is of the actual progressions. Mechanically, the things are more than a little promising when it comes to Baldur's Gate 3, ability to let players also their own experience in every way possible. The fact that all this is going to be wrapped up in a package is massive as. This one is also incredibly exciting. A single BG3 playthrough is going to be anywhere between 17 to 200 hours, all based on what Lauren has said.